Our YouTube subscribers. My name is Ryan, known as Ray Nizzle on Facebook, also known as Mr. Ceiling Fan Man 1999 on YouTube. Now, what's been going on is that Blake Solo, he has autism, but a lot of people doesn't understand, or a lot of people doesn't really give a crap about that stuff. But what happens is that due to the fact that Blake Solo, like he has autism, but sometimes he can do some strange things and stuff. But at the same time he's special is, so that doesn't give us the right to pick with him and stuff. Now, if you guys are ever watching that video, now I'm not really calling out any names and stuff because I do not want this to go down the hill. So as I look at it, the people that's really picking on Blake Solo, well, they are really wrong for that stuff, and that's why his parents, especially his mom, that's why his mom sits there and confronts people about them talking harsh stuff about him, saying something like Blake Solo's the idiot, Blake Solo's the fuck whistle, and Blake Solo is this, Blake Solo is that. And so the next thing is that but Blake Solo, he used to ask everybody what city and state they live in, and people used to just go off on him and stuff. Because at the same time, like if you asking somebody what city and state they live in and stuff, or where they live and stuff, sub Austin, like, but at the same time you gotta be careful at who you asking, because you can end up coming across the wrong person, and you can end up getting your feelings hurt, or you could get yourself, or you like I'm about to tell you, like you could get yourself emotionally hurt or physically hurt, or you could end up getting your behind killed and stuff doing that stuff. So that's why you gotta be careful at what you do, because like, especially like you not supposed to be commenting on people's videos, asking them where they live, especially if you putting it out in the universe where everybody can see it at. So if you want to know, you just ask them in private, and if somebody don't want to tell you what street you live on, you leave it at that. But I'm not trying to say anything against Blake Solo and stuff, but because I have autism too. Now, the way I was being raised is that even though I do have autism, and if I go around doing what everybody are capable of doing, which is to make threats against somebody, then ain't nobody going to take me seriously. The way I was being raised and stuff. But what happened was that sometimes Blake Solo, like, he will ask me if I can ask Brian Griswold, known as Brian Fan 17, and Emmanuel Silva Marte, also known as E-Man Fan. Like, he would ask me if I could ask the person to unblock him, and I tell him, Blake, I don't think I should do that, because I do not want to put myself at risk at getting blocked. But at the same time, Blake Solo, he has autism, special needs and stuff. And then not only just that, and then But sometimes, like, he probably did something to annoy E-Man fan, but whatever it is, E-Man fan blocked him and stuff. And then the next thing is that he said that he wished that E-Man fan was dead. And somebody said why, and he said because he likes me. But at the same time, but I know it's hard to understand that people doesn't like you, especially if you are directly dealing with this, like, especially if you're dealing with that situation directly and stuff, or when you are directly in the situation, then it's so hard for you to understand that nobody likes you and stuff. When I go on social media, a lot of people ain't gonna like a lot of people ain't gonna like me, and a lot of people don't like me and stuff. And even some of the Salem fan collectors doesn't even like me too. And just like when I go on Facebook, I'm gonna have some people that likes me, and I'm gonna have some people that don't like me. And when I go out, or when I go around in this world, I'm gonna have some people that like me, and I'm gonna have some people that don't like me and stuff. Anywhere I go out in the world, it can happen on social media, or it can happen on the job, or it can happen in wherever I go. And then the people that's and then not only just that, and then so Blake Solo, like, but E-Man fan, he said that Blake Solo probably just said that out of anger, and he truly doesn't mean that stuff, because a lot of people say that out of anger, and they really don't mean to say that stuff. But and then see the way I'm growing, see, like, the way I was being raised is that even though I am special ed and stuff, but if I say something like, for example, like, let me give an example. Like, for example, me and my best friend Quasia gets into an argument with each other, and if Quasia had enough arguing with me back, then Quasia will block me and stuff. And if I say, man, I wish Quasia was dead, she would have taken that as a threat. So so in other words, they would have taken it the wrong way and stuff, because if you if you wish somebody was dead, then that's like a threat, because that means, like, if I say I wish Quasia was dead, that means I'm wishing death on her, and she can file, and then she can file a police report on me and say that I was making threats to her, making threats against her on social media, and I could go to jail for that stuff. That's the way I was being taught, but I never did that stuff. I never wished death on anybody. But sometimes I would say stuff out of anger. Sometimes I would say stuff out of anger. I mean, but at the same time, you gotta yeah, see, the way I'm being raised is that even though I'm special ed, but I gotta make sure that I control my anger, because sometimes my anger can get me in trouble, because my anger can and will become one of my curses if I don't control my anger. And then not only just that, and then so some person also said something like Blake crack, and said, since he want to call somebody, if he want to call somebody the B word and stuff, that he could come the F over and stuff. Then the next thing is that Blake Solo's mom had to confront these people and said, "Hi, Blake Solo's mom here. You guys are really too tough on him behind y'all computer screens. Y'all sitting there telling him to come the fuck over and saying that he be on crack. My son has autism. I understand that he's been asking people questions he shouldn't be asking, like what city and state they live in, but we're working on it. So what she's really telling these people is that they really need to chill out. Because and every single one of our parents feels the same way. It's like every single one of our parents that got a special needs child feels the same way that Blake Solo's mom is feeling. And that's why in my generation, that's why half the half the people that are special needs don't even be on social media, because sometimes social media, like, what's because like a lot of times social media is known for having struggles, pain, miseries, and death. Because like if you make a mistake and say the wrong things, like anything you be saying at home, or anything you be saying at home, but when you go on social media saying the same thing on what you be saying when you're not on social media, you're not going to get away with what you said or what you put on social media. Because if you post something out in the universe, it's out there. But but back to what I was saying. And then sometimes Blake Solo will ask people if they can unblock him and stuff. And then some people, they refuse to unblock him and stuff. But at the same time, like sometimes it's okay to be hurt, but you just got to be careful of what you commenting or posting on Facebook, because commenting will become risky. See, I made a dumb comment on the FanDuel 21's video, telling him that he can make his Ancon Princess Ceiling fan into a 42-inch. Like, he had a video of his 30-inch Ancon Princess Ceiling fan that was manufactured in March of 1997. And what happened was that due to the fact that the fan was 30 inches, but I commented on his video saying you can make your Ancon Princess Ceiling fan into a 42-inch if you wanna. And he said, I know. And then after that, and then so the last time I said that, well, and then the next thing is that also made another comment saying he had a video of his I forgot what brand that fan was, but whatever it was a lighted housing ceiling fan with the floral cane inserts. And it had like a low speed that would spin like real slow and stuff. Like, it had a super slow low speed. And I commented on this video saying I call low speed the restaurant speed, because the ceiling fan is spinning like how slow the ceiling fans be spinning in the restaurant. And then after that, and then so I also kept commenting on the video of his Hampton Bay Chatham ceiling fan, saying that the Hampton Bay Chatham ceiling fan looks like a Heritage Alexa ceiling fan, because it reminded me of a Heritage Alexa ceiling fan for some strange reason. And then the next thing is that he had a video of a Bahama Hugger ceiling fan, and I forgot what year it was made in, but whatever year it was made in, it was a Bahama generic Hugger ceiling fan. And I commented on that video saying that the ceiling fan looks like a Heritage Alexa ceiling fan, because it reminded me of a Heritage Alexa ceiling fan for some strange reason. And then after that, and then he got tired of me commenting on his video saying that stuff. And then the next thing is that he blocked me and stuff, and I didn't even know that he blocked me until, well, he was showing the video of the ceiling fans in his house. And what happened was that I made a comment that said the Emperor ceiling fan you have is a Moss Emperor ceiling fan. And then after that, Then I commented on this video, and the red sentence said, "You have been blocked by the owner of this video." That's what the sentence said. And I was like, what? That's what I was like. Right after it said, "You have been blocked by the owner of this video." Well, back then, back then, if you comment on that video, YouTube will tell YouTube used to let you know that you've been blocked by the owner of the video. And not only just that, and then so on YouTube, oh yeah, so back to what I was saying. So this really don't have anything else to say. So the people, yeah, so the people that's making fun of Blake Solo, like saying something like Blake Solo needs to be banned for existing and being unblocked and that type of stuff. Like they really got to cut it out because it's like that they teasing Blake Solo and they hurted Blake Solo's feelings. Cause you never know how people will receive your actions or your words. And not only just that, and then see like and then not only just that, but I'm about to tell you when I got blocked by the fan collector, the fan dude 21. It was back in 2011. And it was back in 2011, so that's when he blocked me, and I'm still blocked by him still to this day and stuff because of the stuff right there. And then not only just that, so it's another fan collector. Uh, I don't know why. I don't know why in the heck I'm picking in my ear on live and stuff. That really looks so unsafe. That really looks so nasty right there. What I did. So back to what I was saying. So even though I have but at the same time even though you have autism, but if you're doing what anybody are capable of doing, such as wishing death on somebody and some other stuff, I never wish death on anybody. But if you do those type of things, they ain't gonna take you serious. And then and then not only just that, and then even though I have autism, but but I'm not using that for an excuse on why I was doing some of the things I was doing too. So what else I was saying? The Panther said, "I sometimes have to get anger out on anybody." Yeah, but back to what I was saying. So what else? So even though I have even though I have autism and stuff, but back in late 2011 and the early to the mid 2012, what happened was that I was downloading some pictures of the Salem fans from off the Google Images and stuff, and I'm about to tell who Salem fan pictures I use. I used the Fan Dude 21's pictures, Costa Meckle's pictures, and Rick the Fan Man's picture. Rick the Fan Man and who else I've been blocked. Well, who else I took the pictures from? And Zachary Yarns. But But they was all mad about it and stuff. And then the next thing is they all called me a weirdo and stuff. Then the next thing is that not only just that, and then so I remember that Jonah Mustel used to tell me that I ain't supposed to be using people's pictures and putting them in my videos because I gotta have their permission. Because when I do that type of stuff, that means I'm stealing their pictures and they could claim my videos and stuff and let YouTube know that my pictures, that their pictures is in my video and I can get a copyright strike for that stuff. And then not only just that, it did so and then so not only is that and then so exceed him like he had a video of him demonstrating the lawnmower and stuff or whatever he was doing, he was messing with the lawnmower. And what happened was that he belched in the video. And then I did tell him that he needed to say excuse me and stuff, and he replied to me and said, "You're blocked. I can do whatever I want in my videos." Yeah, because I was being bossy and stuff in the video. And not only just that, and then so some user Max's channel. Yeah, what happened was that he blocked me is because on his video saying that SMC ceiling fans uses bush bearings. Because I thought that's what the fan dude 21 said in his I thought that's what the fan dude 21 said in his SMC ceiling fan videos. Cause what happens is that when the fan dude 21 has a video of an SMC fan, then he'll say that it has that he said, I think he might have said something about got bush bearings, but whatever it is, that's what I thought he said. So I commented on Max's channel saying that the SMC fan has bush bearings and stuff. But I was really wrong when I said that stuff because I parted out because I scrapped out the motor on the SMC ceiling fan, and SMC ceiling fans uses the bearings that any other ceiling fan uses, which is ball bearings and stuff. But SMC ceiling fans uses ball bearings too, along with the rest of the ceiling fans. And then not only just that, and then there's another one too I wanted to say too. So that person right there, so then the next thing is that some guy who is this guy 724, well he blocked me is because he originally thought that I was Jonah Mustel. But probably because I kept on commenting on his videos saying, oh, well this ceiling fan looks like such and such ceiling fan. Or something like that. And then the next thing is that so Max's channel exceed on the fan dude 21. Who is this guy 724? And then it's another fan collector named Daniel G, also known as Romex 521. What happened was that I commented on this video of his unknown. Well, the video of the ceiling fan was called Unknown Ceiling Fan at the time, but he changed it and made it say CEI Ceiling Fan. Cause what happened was that due to the fact that we didn't know what was the main factor for the fan, so I kept on making random guesses on this video saying, oh, this fan's a Hampton Bay landmark This fan is a CEC. But he did say that. But he did say that he believed the fan was a CEI. And for those who doesn't know what CEI stands for, CEI stands for Composites Industries. That's what CEI stands for. Then the next thing is that that I kept commenting on is dead. Then the next thing is that that I kept making random guesses on his Salem fan videos and stuff, and that's when he blocked me and stuff. Because it started to get annoying and stuff. Then the next thing is that and then some guy Tory the fan man and stuff. Now he had a video of a Northman hugger and stuff, but that type of Northman hugger ceiling fan he had a video of, it was a knockoff of a SMC Royal Flush U42 ceiling fan that was manufactured in the 2000s. That's what it was. That's what it was. It was a knockoff of the SMC Royal Flush U42 ceiling fans from the 2000s. And what happened was that I commented on this video saying, "Oh, this ceiling fan looks like a Heritage Alexis ceiling fan with heart brackets." And he changed and then he changed his title and made it say Heritage. And then I also commented on this video saying that it also looks like an Alaska hugger ceiling fan with heart brackets. But I was just telling my opinion and stuff. So that's why he blocked me and stuff. Just for telling my opinion on what the fans look like. So that's why I'd rather just keep my opinions to myself about what the fans look like, because when I say the fan looks like something else, then they will say, "Oh, since you saying that the fan is whatever you said, then you're wrong." That's what they will say to me and stuff. And then not only just that, and then so it's another one too on what I wanted to talk about too. So dang, bro. Well, I really don't have anything else to say. So I just about ran out of what I had to say for this live video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. More to come.